If you're just joining me from the Upchurch Scru situation, I wanted to take this time to formally introduce myself and welcome you guys to my page in the aftermath of this brawl. So whether you're here to stay because you love my face, my comedy, or the way that I break things down, or the way that I talk to you, or if you're just passing through, I just want to let you know that I appreciate you for the time spent with me. It truly does mean a lot. Let me give you a tour. That's pretty much it. So before we jump into it, let's look at the aftermath of the battle, because remember, we always look at the aftermath because it matters. What is each MC saying about the other one? How are they handling their loss, etc. Etica. So, Upchurch did post a few memes making fun of Scru for having lost the battle to a country singer, which would have been super petty if it were anybody else, but Upchurch did take the high road as expected, went over to Scru's corner of the internet, dropped a comment basically thanking him for a good game, and just showing all around great sportsmanship all the way across the board. Take that however you like, but in my opinion, that was handled beautifully. He trolled a little bit and then shook Scru's hand. He might still be trolling with that comment. I don't know. Because if he commented to inflate Scru's ego so that Scru would make a video looking hella arrogant and condescending, let me tell you, work like a charm.
He's trying when it comes to rap. He's definitely trying, right? He's not in the same rap bag as he is country. He's trying. Now, I will say that, right? Though I think you gotta keep continuously evolving in rap. Right? I think you still got a ways to go to be like super crazy. I appreciate you for trying, bro. I appreciate you for being as big as you are and going at me twice, bro. Do your best, and that's all you could ask for, right? Now, this battle is going to be something that S&J Nation and Creek Squad or Rec are going to be arguing till the end of time.
We'll see. Now, it's not a secret that I like Upchurch more. It's no secret that I think he won the battle, so to keep this as non-biased as possible, I've taken my own opinion out of the equation. My name's Poppy Gloria, and this is the breakdown. Now, we're going to look at this bar for bar. I've said it with MGK versus Eminem, and I'll say it with Scru versus Upchurch. It doesn't matter who has the better song. To be honest, I rock with Joe Dirt too. It's a good song. Scru came out the gate swinging, like he had a good flow on it. It was a good beat, but that does not in any way mean that he won the battle. This is a battle rap. The song doesn't matter. We're here for the bars. So the first thing we're going to look at is how many disses they've thrown at each other.
This means we're going to take out all of the filler disses, which means the really generic stuff that you could kind of take out of the track and put it into another one and it would make sense, all the hollowed out disses. And we're also going to take out any line that repeats itself. So if there's a chorus, we'll count the first chorus, but then if there's any more repeating after that, we need to take it out because it's just saying the same thing over and over again, and it shouldn't count towards the actual time spent dissing.
We're going to separate those disses from the song itself, and then we're going to see how people reacted to them.
And the main objective is to destroy, completely fucking obliterate your opponent by saying anything and everything, whatever the fuck you can, to get a reaction from the crowd.
And then when I say people, I mean like other reactors, excluding myself. Okay. So here we have Joe Dirt 2, the lyrics. Now, as you can see, he does have a lot of filler bars in here. He does direct some disses towards Upchurch, which is good, but he does have a lot of fillers, like, boy, the slow star of mine, it's what's gonna shine, leave where my heart gets dark as a coal mine. This is stuff in it, like, you could take it out of the song, put it in a different song, and it would make sense towards whoever. Like, it is a bar, don't get me wrong, it's a bar. It's not a bad one. It's just not directed towards Upchurch specifically. The first one he does directed towards Upchurch is how you're gonna say there's no separation when the segregation's in your teeth. Talking about his gap. Here he's talking about Creek swimming with fishes and blah 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 because he's a country boy, and he mentions Creek because Creek Squad. And then over here he does more filler bars. He's more talking about the fan base itself and less about the Upchurch specifically. Or like it may look like I have none duck with me till I pull out this razor and cut your cheek. You could direct that towards anybody and it would make sense. Then he comes down here and says sound like Blueface on a beat, which is directed towards him, his accent. And how he doesn't stay on beat, which is inaccurate call me Whoopi Goldberg. Now I'm laughing, baby, because so then his ass is Ghost. So if I'm Whoopi Goldberg, you're Patrick Swayze. Now there are a lot of people who are saying things like, "That's an Eminem bar. That's an Eminem bar. That was a kill shot bar." And you would be right. It is an Eminem bar, but the way that he explains it, or the way that he's more playing off of being called Whoopi Goldberg than he is the Ghost thing. He's responding to Upchurch calling him, saying that he looks like Whoopi Goldberg back in 1993. So it's more of a play off of that than it is off of it being just an Eminem bar. And if you remember, Whoopi Goldberg actually co-starred with Patrick Swayze in the movie Ghost. So it's a bar, and it's directed at Upchurch. It's a bar, it counts. It's probably one of the better ones in the song, to be honest with you. So then you have him over here, he's saying you rhyme shake and bake with racist in White House from Nebraska. There are people saying that he doesn't rhyme, but... So that's another bar directed to Upchurch. Then he goes into like talking about Spaz and how Upchurch is butthurt about Spaz not liking him. And then he comes down here and says, now this one was kind of weak. He brought Munfu into it because Upchurch brought Munfu into it. That's really what it is, but it's not really a diss. You know, it's just saying, hey, you brought my boy into it. Now I'm gonna bring my boy into it so he can snuff you. Now that I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Now he's saying that I'm done dissing you. So now Munfu Prav is gonna come in and diss you. So like around here he's got more filler bars, more of just trying to rhyme a bunch. Like got brace to the face because we live in the I don't know if he was saying manger or matrix. Somebody can correct me on that. Got his silly shit basic and he gonna take it. They gonna call your ass racist for saying he racist. I'll give you that one. And then here he's more of addressing his own fan base who are unsubbing him, saying that we don't need them if they cut that fast. That's not a diss towards church. That's a diss towards the people who unsubbed him. Bless from God, etch a sketch, stick a pen in your heart. You can direct that towards anyone. Pedal to the metal, meet the devil. I'm a rebel. Where's my X, my stars? You could put that anywhere. Boy, you slower than some activists. You can direct that towards anybody, but you're kind of directing it towards Upchurch. Like it's a reach, but I'll give it to you anyways. No cap in it, but I'll be mad as shit if they act biased when they react to this. That shows more of an insecurity going against somebody as big as Upchurch. That's like you're saying if anybody likes Upchurch's song more than yours, that they're biased. You know, so that kind of docks points, in my opinion, which I'm not supposed to have. Ugh! I'm just a guy. I'm just here breaking down bars. That's it. Now here we have Joe Meteorite. Now, as you can already see, he's got a lot more direct disses towards Scru than Scru had towards him. And I'm just gonna say this right from jump. There are a lot of people who missed the first bar. Like a lot of people. I've watched so many reactors trying to get their opinion so I could break this down. And every single one of them missed this bar. There might have been a few people who understood the reference, but nobody understood why it's a bar. He says, goddamn, James Charles, what you want a round two for? James Charles is a beauty vlogger who, something about how he uses his fame and power to like seduce straight boys or sexually harass straight guys, whatever. But because of that controversy, he lost like 3 million subs in like 2 days. And because when Scru dropped his first diss track, he started losing subs. So he started losing subs. He lost like maybe upwards of 1,000 subs. He's gained them all back by now, but that's pretty much it. But it was a bar, and it was directed towards Scru, so it counts. Thought he had a plan to give that L back through a loophole. I don't know why I bunched this one together with the James Charles one, because it's more for the one below it. Because he was trying to give back the L by trying to look up church saying hateful things. Like, oh, people are saying that I'm racist, so I'm gonna look up things about church saying so people can start saying that he's racist, or so that my racism can be justified by this beef or by this battle. Then he says, we ain't got time for all your Barbara Walter shit today. Yeah, you tape me coming at me like the set of 60 Minutes. In the studio, so long contemplating every sentence. Barbara Walter is a news anchor or a reporter or a journalist who chases drama, who's only around about the drama. So because Upchurch is trying to say that Scru is all about the drama, trying to look up hateful things about him, so he comparing you to Barbara Walter. And he's saying, yeah, man, let's go back as far as he can. He's spoofing like a conversation between Scru and Munfu. Says you must be signed by Funk Volume with that marketing plan. He was comparing Scru to Damian Ritter, who created Funk Volume alongside Hobson and Swizz. Like Damian Ritter took something, he ran with it, and then tried to make like a Funk Volume Fitness or some shit, and then started putting like shake weights on the Funk Volume website. You're gonna fail just like Damian Ritter did when he tried to flip the tables of Funk Volume around on Hobson. Now these are filler bars here. Axe to the head, take a nap in the bed, dream about me, nightmare instead. You could put that anywhere. I'm pretty sure Layman's used that in a song before. Get whacked on the track with a bag of hashtags and gonna make your ass go viral again. Like, nobody caught this either. He's saying that he's gonna beat you. He's gonna make you go viral for a second time. Nobody, like, just like he did when he made that video reacting to your reaction of his song. You could diss me for an eternity and it still won't compare to the shit I tell myself. I get picked up like the high times and you're still for sale on the bottom shelf. He's all about self-deprecating humor. So to like try to diss him on something that he already disses himself about, it's kind of a weak punch. And it doesn't really sting. Especially if he's already telling the crowd everything that you're already telling the crowd. It's not gonna hit as hard. Bitch, I'm Rolling Stone, you lay up in a race car bed, you're playing with Step Brothers, blah blah blah. That's a filler bar, you can put that anywhere. Halfway through his filler bar, he hit Scru in the face. Face screwed like he walked into a DeWalt Fu. A DeWalt Fu is a type of drill or a type of power tool, right? I got the workman's comp because he's always working. Insurance for fucking yourself twice. It ain't my fault if you fall and die on my job site. Like you in my job, you in my turf territory. It's not my fault if you trying to diss me ends up fucking yourself. So that's what he's saying there. Then he plays off the Machop. If you didn't know, Scru carries around a machete that he calls Machop, and everybody's like, the chop, you don't want it. You don't want Machop. You don't want Machop coming in and just da da da. You know, he always does that shit. So he's playing off the hard hat from the DeWalt Fu, you know, workman's comp thing. So he's running with it. Hard hat, hard head, go and grab Machop. And then he plays off the Pokemon reference, Zapdos, use Thunderbolt. You trying to poke me, Mon? You trying to poke me, Mon? Pokemon, Zapdos, use Thunderbolt. Return to ashes when I catch them. Got gym leaders on my balls. Balls, Pokeballs, testicles, balls. Gym leaders on my balls. Ashes, catch 'em. Ash, catch 'em. He's running with your Machop shit. He wouldn't have put this in the song if Scru didn't name his machete Machop. And then he goes, I heard you fuck with anime, so Kamehameha. I'm pretty sure Scru likes Dragon Ball Z. I haven't heard him mention it in a while. You beating me. I don't know why I put the V there. You beating me is like Krillin versus Vegeta. You're gonna need every character in Budokai just to end it. Still running with the Dragon Ball Z thing. I'm literally the entire Star fires when I send it. He's rhyming send it with end it. Goddamn, yeah, you could put that anywhere. You took words from Yellow Wolf. You don't believe me, ask Dax. Now, he said, fuck you, pay me, right? So if you go in here, he says, fuck you, pay me. But it's not really a bar. Like, it's just words. Like, he just took words from Yellow Wolf. So, like, if I were to give my opinion on this, which I'm not supposed to do, I would probably rate it like a 2. You don't believe me? Ask Dax. So, look, if you go into the song where Yellow Wolf says, ask Dax, right? Which is Bloody Sunday, right? Here we're on the Bloody Sunday freestyle. If you go all the way down to the end, literally right at the end, he goes, fuck you, pay me. A lot of people have said it. So to say that Scru just completely ripped off Yellow Wolf, it's a reach, it's a stretch. So swimming in my own lane like a prehistoric manatee. He's playing off of Scru, saying that when you're swimming with fishes, the mission's complete. He's saying that he's swimming in his own lane like a prehistoric manatee. And if you don't know, prehistoric manatees are huge as fuck. If you're still thirsty after this, you need to get your own canteen. Then he goes, hey, get in the flask so I can take you to hell with me. That's a little Nicky reference. Like, get in the flask so I can take you to hell with me. There's a lot of stuff that we missed here, but these are bars, and they're good ones. Like, they're good ones, they're clever ones. But, I mean, you could put it anywhere. Like, that's really it. You put it anywhere. Like, they're good ones. They're good bars. Like, should have picked a Plies one, because Who Hotter Than Me? Who Hotter Than Me is a Plies song. And Upchurch is a fan of Plies. He's mentioned it in the video. Responding to Scru. Hopefully for you, this could be a TIP or a tip. Or, you know, something with TI in this skating rink. It's a skating rink. But it's not really... It's not... You could put it anywhere. You could take it out of this song, put it in a different song, and it would still be a heavy-hitting bar. Yeah, I put on my for my city, same color as a snowman, but I roll with everybody like a Fortnite clan. Playing off of the racism thing, how Scru was trying to say that if, yeah, he's white, he doesn't put any black people in his song. He's kind of referencing the first diss track, or the first round, which counts. He's saying Creek Squad, some are builders, some are shooters. He's talking about his diverse fan base, and he does have a diverse fan base. For like, he raps, does rock, he sings country. His fan base is diverse as fuck. Victory Royale, he's playing off of the Fortnite thing. And you got stomped by a country singer down at the Cut and Corral. Didn't even have to pull the Dynamite out. He's playing off the Fortnite thing, and then he's also referencing Napoleon Dynamite when he references Tina the Llama. So like, all of these movie references, it's almost like Upchurch was just had a movie marathon while he was waiting for Scru to respond. I thought it was just kind of funny, but again, if it's not directed towards Scru or not, you know, I can't really use it, or we can't really use it. But it is a bar, and they are heavy hitting bars. You just can't use them because they're not directed towards Scru specifically. Like Conversations with Gingivitis, I ride the wave of your body vitals. You can't see the level I'm on or even chase these types of music idols. He's saying that he's riding your wave, like he's coming down to your level to ride the wave with you, ride the wave of your body vitals. You can't see the level I'm on or chase these types of music idols. Elton John has hit up Upchurch, complimenting him on his music, saying that he's, you know, the next big thing or whatever. And he's saying that Scru wouldn't be able to get up to those, which is a reach also, because Scru might have a collab with Tech 9 coming soon, if that's even true. He said, "Bro, what if Charlemagne sees this? What is that, like an evolved Charmander or some shit?" That was a bar, okay? That was a heavy hitting right hook. He said, "Bro, what if Charlemagne sees this?" Which is what Scru tweeted out. He did tweet it out. He said, "What if Charlemagne sees this beef?" Upchurch don't care. Like, if Charlemagne sees it, probably doesn't even know who. I mean, he probably knows who Charlemagne is, but to compare him to an evolved Charmander, that was funny. That was funny. You thought you tossed a meteorite, but it was just some flaming shit. Put some mustard on that ass, let Munfu eat his fries, bitch. I'll even give it two for when you're chilling in the basement. Saying that, you know, all you guys do is chill in the basement. Then you think you're tossing a meteorite, but it's just a flaming ball of shit. Anyways, those are the disses, the bars, and what they mean.
How you don't see no separation when the segregation in your motherfucking teeth and all your songs is like a spit on the cheek.
My guy said, how you don't see the separation? When the separation is right. Yo, these boys having a roasting session.
But how you don't see no separation when the segregation in your motherfucking teeth and all your. How you don't see no separation when the segregation in your motherfucking teeth and all your.
Okay, roasting.
Catch a fish and leave the shit in the creek when he's swimming fishes, then the mission's complete.
Oh, whoa.
Catch a fish and leave the shit in the creek when he's swimming fishes, then the mission's complete.
I like that. That was a bar. That was a good play off of Upchurch's Creeker.
Catch a fish and leave the shit in the creek when he's swimming fishes, then the mission's complete. Oh God, you just barking like oh. Like your cheek. Oh! Face on the fucking beat. Think you can fuck with me? Can't even fucking speak. Boy, your shit so weak, it ain't cutting deep. You miss incredible. Everything is a fucking reach. Need a straight jacket cause I'm rapping crazy. Call me Whoopi Goldberg, now I'm laughing, baby. Cause if that's so, then his ass goes. If I'm Whoopi Goldberg, then he Patrick Swayze. You rhyme shaking based with racist. White House with Nebraska. I don't even really got a point to make besides damn. That's ass, bro. Can I ask if someone ain't right with you? Cause you spazzed all spaz for not liking you. He had a couple fucking subs in the lightest views. Despite that dude, that shit was really biting you. Got a brace to the face that we live in the matrix. He can say this shit basic and they're gonna take it. They gonna call your ass racist.
Screw! Oh, heck no. I never saw this side of Screw, bro.
If I'm Whoopi Goldberg, then he Patrick Swayze.
I like that. I like that. Scru coming back with the wordplay there. Did y'all hear that wordplay? He said, "Call me Whoopi Goldberg." Now I'm laughing. Because if that's so, your ass is a ghost. Call you Patrick Swayze. That's a cold bar, because not only is it a cold bar because of what, you know, Upchurch said and his response, which was, you know, he looks like Whoopi Goldberg, but it's a cold bar because Upchurch has that song Ghost, you know, and it looks like Scru did some homework here. You feel me? It looks like Scru did some homework, so that's way better than the first diss track that he put out, where, you know, Scru just kind of went for race and stuff. Now he's talking the bars. Now he's slick talking a little bit. Okay, that's what I like to see.
If I'm Whoopi Goldberg, he's a ghost. If I'm Whoopi Goldberg, he Patrick Swayze. The only reason I know about the movie Ghost is because Eminem used the Patrick Swayze line in his kill shot, and people told me about a movie called Ghost, right?
You little sissy boy! Goddamn, James Charles, what you want a round 2 for? Thought he had a plan to give that L back through a loophole. Look up on the video of.
See, he already been petty. He's still talking about how Screw trying to recover from what he fucked up with. He said, you trying to get that L back through a loophole. Upchurch, oh Lord.
Upchurch saying hateful things. Yeah, you should have listened, cause you standing in my fucking lane. Bitch, get out the way. Got time for all your Barbara Walker shit today. Yeah, your team be coming at me like the set is 60 minutes. Y'all in the studio so long, you're contemplating every sentence. Now let's try to go back as far as we can. Surely he went ham somewhere and it'll make him look bad. You must.
Hey. He low-key exposing Screw right up in here. We gonna break this one down, coach. Hold on. He's basically telling us what Screw plan was for round 2. He said Screw went and picked up old videos. He went back far as shit, looking for an Upchurch mistake. Screw did put like some little clip in this video, Upchurch saying the N-word, something about a cookout or some shit. But this is about now, right?
Dream about me, Nepharius, yeah, get whacked on the track with a bag of hashtags so I can make your ass go viral again. You can just.
Damn, that's cold. He said get whacked on the beat. And then he went on to say, you'll go viral again. Saying, I'm going to murder you so bad that they going to put it on the trending page. So I'm going to kill this beat so bad that literally your whole career is going to go viral again because it was that bad. It was something to see. It was a homicide. That was cold.
People got to stop going in the past and clipping things out of context and bringing them back. You know what I'm saying? Unless you have the full thing of what people talk about. Like, it's really hard to know what was actually said and what the actual intent was.
I got a hard head. Go and grab my chop. You trying to poke me, man? Zach Ghost, use thunderbolt. It turned to ashes when I got gym leaders on my balls. I heard you fuck with anime, so come here. You beat me.
Come here. No, man. Hey, what is that from? That's from Dragon Ball Z or some shit, right?
Catch 'em, got gym leaders on my balls. I heard you fuck with anime, so come here. You beat me is like Krillin versus Vegeta. You gon' need every character from Budokai just to end it, bitch. I'm Larry.
I like that. Upchurch took something that this man likes, right, and used it against him in a lyrical onslaught. Like, just listen to that. Just listen to the lyrical genius of that. Using anime to be like, okay, you're a big anime fan. Well, here's this and here's this. These two people going at it, and guess who wins? You know, you already know who wins because you're an anime fan, and that's crazy. I love that.
My man, he's scheming with the Pokemon. But that little scheme he did with the Zapdos, you know what I'm saying, Ash, that was a nice little scheme.
He said, bro, what if Charlemagne sees this? What is that? Like an evolved Charmander or some shit? Hey, life made a garden, I'm growing here, digging it. You thought you tossed a meteorite, but that was just some plain shit. Put some
They said you thought you tossed a meteorite, but that was just some plain shit. Oh, Lord. And y'all telling me he dropped this 2 minutes after Screw?
Away your body vitals, you can't see the level I'm on or even taste these kind of views and comments. He said, bro, what if Charlemagne sees this? What is that? Like an evolved Charmander or some shit? Hey, life made a garden, I'm growing hip-hop and digging it. You thought you tossed a meteorite, but that was just some plain shit. Put some mustard on that ass till my food eat a surprise, bitch. I'll even give a toy for when y'all chilling in the basement.
Okay.
He had hella bars in this one. And this still, oh, man. I gotta go with Upchurch, man. Screw went crazy on the second round, but I gotta go with Upchurch, man. I think Screw dug a hole too deep from that first round. And he like Upchurch said, Scru was just trying to make up for that. So I gotta go with Upchurch too, old man.
What I think Upchurch takes the battle. I think lyrically Upchurch really did his thing. I think lyrically he really proved himself to a lot of people, because a lot of eyes was on this little beef, because it's not really a beef, but this little beef, man, this little back and forth. And I think both sides came out stronger, man. I think Scru really proved himself in the second diss track that he can really rap. You know, Scru can really rap when he wants to. Scru can really rap, and he really showed that. He really proved a lot to me inside this little battle, man. And I really enjoyed it. I had fun listening, man.
It's nighttime now. I've been doing this all day. Now, that was my breakdown, the public reaction. Now, I already know there are going to be people in the comments, I'm waiting for it, who are like,
Nepharius is still biased. Nepharius picked biased reactors to, in his breakdown video, he's still biased, blah, blah, blah.
but I literally just searched the name of each song and then picked the top 2 or 3 that were in the search results. So, that was my breakdown. If you guys agree with it, great. Smash that like button. If you disagree with it, fuck you. I don't care. I spent a really long time on this. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new here or if you haven't already. And leave a comment down below. Let me know who you think won this battle. Let me know what you think your favorite bar of the song was. Who had the better bars? Who do you think took home the trophy? And thank you so much for coming to chill with me after this beef. After this battle. If you're brand new here, thank you so much. I really appreciate your company. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!